Permit me, if permitted, to permit an endless cycle of saving by simply never having a strategy so foolproof, so recession-proof, so inflation-proof, and dare I say, so life-proof that it transcends mere economics and enters the realm of metaphysical brilliance. For to save without having is to master the art of not having, to embrace the void of having, to permit the absence of possessions, the absence of ownership, the absence of even the idea of owning, to multiply infinitely into an empire of absolutely nothing. Permit me once again to permit myself to emphasize, to overemphasize, to re-emphasize, and to hyper-emphasize the genius of this cycle. An infinite loop of saving the unsavable, hoarding the unhoardable, profiting from the unprofitable, and embracing the sheer audacity of never possessing, never owning, never holding anything to begin with, yet profiting endlessly from this profound absence of everything. Step 1. Embrace the void. Begin by acknowledging the elegance of empty pockets. Why worry about investment portfolios when you can invest in nothingness? Permit me to elaborate. If you never have money, you never have to worry about losing it. It's a perfect loop of financial security, secure in its insecurity. Engage in the financial freedom of having 999 untrigintillion, 999 duotrigintillion, 999 tetragintillion, 999 quatuortrigintillion, 999 quinquetrigintillion, 999 sextrigintillion. Enge novem decillion dicind et trigete ecata octo decillion, pesecind et jaste diete estate septem decillion, tetecind enente diete sexdecillion, engecind engesete tre quindecillion, catecind pesegete e jaste quator decillion, unus novem decillionis, ducenti triginta quatuor octo decillionis, quingenti sexaginta septem decillionis, octingenti nonaginta sexdecillionis, centum viginti tres quindecillionis, 99 decinovem decilliones, 88 deciocho decillones, 77 decisieptem decillones, 66 decisex decillones, 55 deciquinque decillones, 44 deciquatuor decillones, 33 decitre decillones, 22 deciduo decillones, 1 decision decillones obligations that require zero balance to maintain. Step 5156. Redefine wealth. Who needs un decicention? 990 y 9 nonacentillones, 880 y 8 octocentillones, 777 septencentillones, 666 sexentillones, 555 quinquacentillones in the bank. When you can have infinite peace of mind. Redefine wealth as a collection of non-materialistic experiences. Every empty wallet is an opportunity to fill your life with 444 quattuorcentillones of rich experiences and 333 trecentillones of untouchable assets. Let's permit this permission to permit itself, recursively permitting the act of embracing nothing as everything. Step 9,999,999. Avoid transactions entirely. Why transact when every transaction is a potential threat to your non-existent funds? Permit me, if permitted, to re-permit this grand permit of permitting transactions to disappear into the theoretical. By not having money, you automatically save by not spending. Thus the savings multiply as they echo into a vortex of infinite non-spending. Every non-purchase is a victory lap in the race of financial minimalism. Step 1. Celebrate the savings. Now that you have mastered the art of not having, celebrate your monumental non-savings. Each moment you do not spend is a moment earned in the rich tapestry of minimalist finance. Permit this permission to permit itself, recursively celebrating the non-existence of expenses. You're not just saving money, you're curating a lifestyle of strategic absence where less is infinitely more. Step 1. Master the art of non-acquisition. Finalize your journey into financial minimalism by mastering the noble art of non-acquisition. In this step, you actively avoid acquiring new items or financial responsibilities. Think of it as decluttering the future. Every moment you decide against acquiring something, whether it's 10 vigintillones, 9 vigintillones, 8 vigintillones, 7 vigintillones, 6 vigintillones, 5 vigintillones, 4 vigintillones, 3 vigintillones, 2 vigintillones, 1 vigintillon, 550 y 5 quinquacentillones of gadgets, or 77 decillones, 66 decillones, 55 decillones, 44 decillones, 33 decillones, 22 decillones, 1 decillones, 444 quattuorcentillones of apparel. You reinforce your commitment to financial minimalism. Permit me to permit this recursive permitting of permitting, permitting the permission to permit, endlessly permitting the permitted permits of permission, where every permit permits yet another permit to permit, recursively permitting and re-permitting the very act of permitting itself into infinite unbroken loops of perpetual permission of non-acquisition. Let this step be a ceremony of refusal, a pledge to sustain the perfect vacuum in your finances. Celebrate every opportunity to acquire as a chance to practice saying no, and watch as your non-spending spirals into a magnificent vortex of non-acquisition. As you master this art, permit yourself to relish in the profound peace that comes from knowing there is nothing new to lose, manage or maintain. Your minimalist journey is now a fortress of intentional emptiness, guarded by the wisdom of choosing absence over presence. Each decision not to acquire is not just an act of saving, it's an act of enriching your life with the purity of simplicity. As you opt not to acquire, not to gather, not to collect, each choice builds upon the last, reinforcing your commitment to simplicity, deepening the richness of a life uncluttered by excess. These decisions weave together, creating a fabric of financial serenity that drapes over your life, transforming your understanding of wealth. Every avoided purchase, from the smallest un centillon to the grand scale of 555 centillones, 999 vigintillones, 888 vigintillones, 777 vigintillones, is not a missed opportunity, but a profound affirmation of freedom. A testament to the abundance of less. Each act of refusal multiplies. 444 centillones, 666 novemdecillones, 555 octodecillones, 444 septendecillones, 333 sexdecillones, 222 quinquedecillones, 114 decillones times over, spinning endlessly into a cycle of personal and financial liberation. Embrace this ultimate step and permit it to redefine wealth, turning every non-action into a profound action of personal freedom and financial serenity. And there you have it. How to save money by the sophisticated strategy of simply not having any. In this endless loop of financial minimalism, your non-wealth isn't just a state of being, it's a bold statement. Here, in the recursive echo of having nothing, you find everything necessary for a profoundly uncomplicated financial life. Your minimalist wallet isn't empty. It's overflowingly full of 999 undecillion, novemdecillion, daugant 3 deg pedwar octodecillion, pum cant 2 deg 7 septendecillion, with cant now deg sexdecillion, cant dau deg 3 quindecillion, pedwar cant pum deg 2 quatuordecillion, saith cant with deg now 3 decillion, 2 cant pum deg pedwar 2 decillion, tri chant dau deg undecillion. Vigis scheinbisp smantiliven, matium scheishim varb stiliven, shulvish maft spaim vermish cavintiliven, Matium schmnim vish kuvadriliven, aber maft shim, vishbe tri liven, shulvish maft, shrim vishman miliard, teich maft spim, vichmesh miliven, ab maft shmvnim, vishash alp, teich maft spim shulvish. Mot novemdecillion, hitram ba mui tu octodecillion, nam tram sau mui bay septendecillion, tam tram chin mui sexdecillion, mot tram hi mui ba quindecillion, bon tram nam mui sau quatu ordecillion, bay tram tam mui chin tredecillion. Isu pin holes, u hbar quatu ordecillion, DWW iswait tai DWNH 3 decillion, shapa sua penachus hlo duodecillion, Dr. Sauch shell IDW undecillion, the swa wait tai decillion, DW swa ench dersh nonillion, panel swa hulust the octillion, wadusel u dersh septillion, DW saw shpaith hlo sextillion, Dr. swat wupin harris quintillion, W saw tai spar quadrillion, hlo so en we trillion, Dr. saw wu wished billion, and swatch penach y million, hlo saw tai shepherds unswap oda. Bir novemdecillion, ekijus otis tort octodecillion, bes jus alpis, jetis septendecillion, segis jus toxan sexdecillion, jus girma ush quindecillion, tort jus elu alti cavatu ordecillion, jeti jus sexan togis tridecillion, alti jus elu tort duodecillion, ush jus girma birundecillion. TTC novemdecillion, encrasuen, chile, octodecillion, eng raki acchikunks, septendecillion, akraku chai sexdecillion, tikra anchesun, quindecillion, lorang, chaikiak, quatuordecillion, kunra chaiku, tridecillion, kia krang, chile, duodecillion, erti novemdecillioni, ora zogdati otsi octodecillioni, zutas samoki shvidi septendecillioni, rivas oxmokdati sexdecillioni, azoki sami kivindecillioni, otsas ormokdati exi quatuordecillioni, jeden novemdecillion dvesto tridsat stiri octodecillionov, Patstos desiat sedem septendecillionov, osemsto devadesiat sexdecillionov, stodvatsatri quindecillionov, stiristopadesiat sest quatuordecillionov. Jedan novemdecillion 230 kitiri octodecilliona, 567 septendecilliona, osamsto devedeset sexdecilliona, 123 quindecilliona, setiristo pedeset isest quatuordecilliona. Jeden novemdecillion Divestatri set si tiri octodecillion. Pet set sedesat sedem septendecillion. Osm set devadesat sexdecillion. Sto dvaset triquindecillion. Cactiri stapadesat sesquatuordecillion. Sedem set osm desat devatridecillion. 1,000 wibble wobbles and 5 flibberflops possibilities of not spending. Embrace it, and let every non-dollar not spent be a testament to your mastery of financial minimalism.